All right, everyone, good match today. Welcome to the Briones Academy battle here. We got, hold on one second, we got Elliot and Caden Nemeth versus Sammy and Rio. These are some top players here in Arizona. What are we going to, 11?
Sounds good.
Win by 2.
What else would we go to? 12?
All right, guys, so this is going to be a good matchup here. Elliot and Caden have not played together, nor has Rio and Sammy, so this is going to be a high-level match here. Okay, so Rio feeling out getting the nerves out on that first speed up there, a little bit long. So you're going to see Caden and Elliot stack here. And as I've gotten to know Elliot's game over the past day or two, he has a lot of firepower, quick hands, so I see a lot of shaking and baking happening here. Sammy plays more traditional, straight up, very, very solid, very consistent player, very high IQ player, Sammy. And Rio is very, very consistent as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out here. Great drop there. You're going to see both of these players leaning in well. That was a great flick by Elliot there. You're going to see them lean in and take an adjustment step if they cannot take it out of the air. Great 2E drop there by Rio. Really, really good dinking here. We're going to see really good points today. Sammy getting low, Caden getting low. Okay, so little trigger pull by Sammy Lee there. A little bit long. I like that play though. I like Sammy being aggressive on that first ball. That's a good drive by Caden. One of the shots that Caden's definitely been working on is that forehand drive. He doesn't have that tennis background, actually baseball, and he's been working on it, you can tell. Great drop. Yeah. So I actually really like that trigger pull from Elliot, but that second counter was just a little too high. Okay. Here we go. So we got forehands in the middle on this side. Okay. And again, that's just the pressure. That was a great topspin drop, and then that Ernie pressure just causes that little mistake there. Okay, so that serve was a little bit out. 1-4. We got Sammy and Rio behind to start, but I think they're going to gather some points here. Okay, so that return was right on the line, forced Sammy to kind of hit off of his back foot. Not ideal, but that was a great return. Another good return. Okay. Great defense by Sammy there, so good drop to get him in. Caden just missed that on the top of the net, but we'll see what Rio can do here. 2-4-2. Okay. I'd like to see Rio go a little bit more middle on that one. I know he rarely misses that ball, but in the middle of the net, we got a little bit lower net height. Great 2E by Caden. Okay. So I don't mind that pull. Again, Caden and Elliot testing hands really early. One of the things that you want to do in high-level play is test hands, go for some speed up, see what the counter-attacking abilities are of your opponents and where they like to sit. Love the Ernie pressure by Elliot there. What a ball. What a get by Elliot. Sammy loves that backhand flick out of the air. Elliot was on it. So really good cross-court dinking here. Just keeping the pattern. Caden's nailing that backhand. Okay. Again, that inside foot dink. It's a great place to go. Great place to mix up your dinks. That was just a really, really good ball by Caden there. Great defense here by Elliot and Caden. Here we go. So again, attacking from that transition zone is something that more and more players are doing, but you know, if you don't get that ball down, that next counter is going to be right at your feet. So it's kind of risk reward attacking from transition there. Great reset by Sammy. Elliott taking a little bit more in the middle of the court. A little bit too much on the lob. I don't mind that look, Caden. I don't mind that. Let's see what happens here. Great volley by Elliott. Love that. Great get. Great footwork by Elliott there. What a lob. There's the there's the track down. Caden did a good job getting around it. Just couldn't quite get it over. That's a great lob by Sammy. I love that. I love that mix in there. Great pickup there. Really nice. Another lob by Sammy. Great reset. That's a good pull. Elliott's flicks are really nasty, so you want to kind of keep it away from that waist level. It's hard to tell where he's going to go, but great playing all around. So a little bit of a high drop by Rio there. Sammy's got great defense and great resets, but that was just a little bit too high. That's good firepower there from Elliott. Great reset dink there.
Oh, so slow.
That's just a great counter. Again, that ball was lifted up a little bit on that side, but Rio's just ready for the counter. One thing that good players do all the time is as soon as they know they lifted up a ball a little bit, they're ready for the counter. That was just a great drive there by Elliott to that dominant side, kind of caught Sammy kind of in motion a little bit. I'd like to see him split step a little bit sooner, but again, that's just a great drive. That's just a great drive.
Here we go. 4-6. Yeah.
Okay, so 4-6-1 Rio to serve. That's a good drive, pitch shot drop. Great ball by Rio. Really good. Okay, again, that inside dink, we talked about it. That's the second inside dink that Rio missed, but I love that play by Caden pulling it out and then going inside. Great return. Great reset by Sammy. Okay, third inside dink. Again, I think Rio's got to clean that up. Either Sammy can maybe take some of those balls, but Rio's probably going to clean that dink up there. Great return by Rio. Great ball by Elliott there. So here's like kind of the battle of the 2E and versus the one-handed slice. Sammy loves that one-handed slice. Caden's been working on his rolls from the left side. That ball was a little bit out. The ATP was definitely there, but it was just a little long. Okay. I think it's 8-4, I believe. Okay, so there's that one-handed flick. That ball's probably going out, but again, that's just a good flick there by Caden. Another, what a great lob by Sammy there. Great D by Elliott. Really good play.
Sorry.
No,
Oh my God. Here we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Good defense. One more here.
Oh,
Here we
my
go.
God, my bad.
No. You're all good. 9-4.
Too good, Sammy.
That is 9-4-2.
That's a good drive. That's a good, again, I said in the beginning, once these guys could control their drives, crash in for a shake and bake, they can make it, they have a lot of firepower on that side. Wow. Okay, game one. I was not expecting it to go that way. again, some dink errors here on Sammy and Rio's side, but regardless, a really high level game. Um, you know, I foresee Caden and Elliot just upping the ante again in game 2. So yeah, stay tuned for more.